Yo, y'all
Oh
can
my
hear me?
God,
Now
I
can
can't
hear you.
live.
You can't.
Either I'm a dickhead, I'm impatient, have an attitude, I'm this.
Jesus.
Leave me
And this is the
alone.
Black Girl Podcast,
alone.
episode number 4.
Welcome to the Black Girl Podcast, everybody. I sound upbeat. Really, I do. My name is Scotty Beam.
I'm Gia Peppers.
Thank you.
My name's Safira Martin.
One of y'all, yo.
My name is Bex.
Can we please?
My name is Alicia P.
Pulling teeth with these kids, I
It's
tell
almost
ya.
the end of the year, y'all. That's all.
Yeah,
end
we
of the
feel
year
it.
jitters.
We feel it.
No jitters.
It's not no
End of the
fucking
year
jitters.
sleep.
No, it's
I don't
End
have
of the
not.
year
no
wind
jitters.
down.
Sorry, guys.
End of the year exhaustion.
Yeah.
There we
There we
go.
go.
There we go.
There we go.
I'm full of energy at the end of this year. I don't know what you people are talking about.
She about to be in LA.
No, I'm not.
No, let's
She is.
talk
Yes,
about
I
how
know.
you're
Hopefully I
about
am.
to be in LA.
Yeah.
That was a dope ass video, Leash. Like,
Explain what that video is,
What you
Safira.
talking about?
oh, duh. Sorry, guys. So Alicia
Mhm.
entered herself into the insecure HBCU. Where's my head?
You mad black.
I'm
You
so
went to
like-
an HBCU. She entered herself into the HBCU competition.
She trying to go back, y'all.
She's trying to be on the step team.
Nah, she entered herself into the HBO contest.
the HBO.
Yeah.
HBO contest.
That- the
On set
cable
contest.
contest.
With
Insecure
who?
on set.
Issa Rae.
Mm-hmm. I did. I actually wasn't going to do it because I was like, I feel too old. I don't know if I should do
Doing
this.
this old thing.
She always comes up
Gianni
with something
did it to me.
stupid to
I
make
only
her
make
not
fun
do
of
it.
her
Gianni
age
called me
because it's for the
72 the
culture
other- No.
and it's funny.
No,
But
it's your fault.
But being 30 is lit. I wish I was 30.
Don't-
you
No, you
don't
don't.
even
I
mean
do.
that.
I do.
Yeah, Jace.
Don't
No.
look me in my eyes,
It
Gianni,
sounds great
and
to
lie.
say. It doesn't
No,
feel good
but
to have. Trust me.
We all know Drina. Drina works with us at Hot 97. She's 30 years old. This woman is full of so much wisdom that I
Yeah.
can't even. I love talking to her every time I have an issue. I love talking to you guys too, but talking to her is like, I mean, talking to Alicia
Oh, God.
and talking to Drina
Because
now.
we're 30. That's why. It's the only reason why.
It's like
That's it.
it's like talking to an older sister that already experienced the shit that you already experienced.
Exactly.
And they have the answers to it. They don't have all the answers, but they have just enough for you to be like, okay,
I can get through
I
it.
can get through this shit.
Mhm.
Right. So
If you made it, I can make it.
I can, right. And
Alicia
Drina has
beat
that.
me up earlier because I called her my big sister.
No. What? See, yo,
Right.
y'all be.
Because you act like
She
a big
said-
sister.
I'm
though.
sorry, ma'am. Let me tell you what she said. She said, "You're like the big sister that I never wanted." Then I beat her up. That's not the same. That's not the same.
No, okay, but the thing
Yeah.
is, I have a lot of older people in my life that I never wanted, like, you know what I'm saying? Never wanted to be there as
not getting better
close
for
as
me.
they are. Like,
Thanks, guys.
like one, for example,
And-
and this is a great segue to some more great news, is my brother Rodney Rakai, who I love, but he's the big brother I never wanted. Like,
Never
wanted.
Yeah.
But I needed him in my life, and
Yeah.
I still do. And great news, because Rodney Rakai and Miss Scotty Beam over there have their first show on BET
Wow,
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
So yeah, big things are
Happen.
gone.
Yeah.
Little
I
things.
hope that's the way you say it. Yeah.
Shopping,
What is it?
stopping.
Oh, okay.
Big things popping, little things stopping.
Yeah.
A big things
Okay.
popping. Tell us
Little
about the
things.
first show. How'd it go? Oh, bars.
Yeah,
Crazy.
sometimes.
Crazy.
Just sometimes. You can hit the
No
Suburban.
one knew that.
I don't think we still know. I think
I'm
we still
rubbing
don't know.
Gia's back. That's all right.
I think we still do not know.
The show.
Seriously tired. I'm sorry.
The show is on BET Jams.
Hey.
I'll hit you. It's on BET Jams. This is basically talking about pop culture, which is AKA Black culture, and talking about hip hop too. You know, hip hop albums, hip hop artists, and basically just talking. And then that's one side. Then we interview a guest, and it's usually a singer or a rapper, and we talk to them about what they're listening to and music, and we try to keep it music only. This one, of course, because I'm with Rodney, it became a relationship thing with Seven Streeter.
She loves talking about relationships.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
really good at it too, though.
She is.
She's good. Well, her songs.
Yeah,
you know,
like
They're
she's-
all about relationships.
how could my
pen
next
is crazy.
boyfriend be my
Ex-boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend?
And then
Oh, it's how can
what is
my
it? I
ex
may be
my
crazy, but
next?
That's what I said. How come my ex-boyfriend be my next boyfriend? What's wrong with you?
I thought y'all said my next be with my ex. I'm like, come on, get it right.
We did. I think
Did we say next?
I think we
How
did.
come my next boyfriend be my ex-boyfriend?
Can you apologize? Because you about to come for us. Apologize right now.
No, Sue, she came. She rapped.
Sapphira, whatever. It's cool.
7 is so talented.
A lot, yeah.
No, 7 Shooter can really write her
And
eyeballs
and
off.
sing.
She's a singer too.
Stop. She can
No,
really sing.
I didn't make that face.
Yes, she was
I didn't
like,
make a face
she did
yet.
the hold up now.
Like I didn't even get to bat an eye. And Rebecca's like,
no, you went. She was greeting from ear to ear. As soon as you said she could sing, she went.
No, I did not. I did not
Yes,
do that.
you did.
7 Shooter can sing.
Yeah.
And she can write. She's great. I was just thinking about women who can write really well.
Yeah, like Taylor Swift.
And
No, I was thinking about a black woman. I was thinking about SZA.
I'm sorry, Scandal Writer. What's her name?
Shonda
Yeah,
Rhimes?
I'm sorry.
I thought we were
I'm
talking
sorry.
about music.
Yes, but she's also having a master class. Yeah.
Oh,
so-
is she?
About writing? Wait,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
When?
No details yet.
I don't even want to write.
Yo.
I think they
Everybody, inhale.
She is like, sign me up.
Wait, no, seriously.
At the Jubilee.
Like, can you understand?
Jubilee.
Sitting across from Shonda Rhimes, you know, I'll be the first one there and right in the middle, like,
Notepad in hand.
Like,
I've
Shonda,
never written a show in
Hey,
my life,
man,
but I
storyline
love
taking
it.
notes
for
are
you?
important,
no,
fam.
I don't have no storylines. Yeah.
Taking notes are very important. Don't
Taking
talk
notes.
about her notepad like that.
Yeah.
Very
I got
important.
2 with
No,
me.
you take. I have one notepad, but I only use it
Never.
never.
Thank you.
I
You don't
use
even
it- I
reply
use-
to your text.
I use it.
So I don't believe that you're writing.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy what we're doing here. I definitely reply to text. I replied to everybody.
In your time.
Right.
I replied to
You
them.
reply to text 2 days later.
Right.
It's all right.
It's not even the. Oh, I thought I
You
replied
are a
in my head.
superstar.
But did y'all see in the group chat when we didn't reply in like 10 minutes? And she was like, don't all respond at once. And I was like, hey, yo, Tiani. I know
Don't
she's
all
not
jump.
coming at me when she don't respond for days. She's like, don't y'all all respond at once. Dang.
I just wanted to make sure
And then I responded, and I didn't even get invited to go bowling.
because I was already over
It was
it.
done.
This is
I got
family-
it. But
these are
and
family
again,
issues.
if it's not in her time,
Who me? Oh, this is becoming.
No.
We're not doing that.
no.
No.
I mean,
No,
like,
this is not
You
that.
have your Teflon on today? Because it might be that.
No,
today.
it won't.
It might.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
It might.
No, it won't.
We're not gonna
Not
do
You
that.
today.
giving
We
me
did that the
72
first
finger
one.
hand right now.
I did
I
that the
think
first
that-
No, you
episode.
did that voluntarily.
Y'all killed me the first
You
episode, bro.
offered the
No.
content.
Yes,
So we-
because I was
we-
trying to
Did
be
we do that?
transparent
Was that first episode?
for the
Yeah.
podcast,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay, can I address something that's been on my heart? Somebody said from her text messages that I was like Eva
Oh, she
and
took that
deliver
to
us
heart.
from
Deliver us
Eva.
from Gia.
Gia took it to a
Fam?
different.
Yeah, yeah.
Fam, from the episode
Okay.
of one, just because I'm celibate? What?
That's not what.
No,
that's
that,
not.
I don't think.
What is it
No.
about? But I wanted to know, so I listened back to it, and I was
I
like,
did a copy and paste.
and I was
right?
like,
I don't-
no, I was like, oh, I was not in a good place. So
Oh, I'm
I will
sorry.
say that this podcast is helping me, like, it's like a mirror.
See yourself?
It's like,
Yeah.
yo.
I don't like it. Though.
You
Wait, what is it like?
Right.
kind of reaction.
When I read,
What-
when I-
wait, what was
when I
it
heard
like?
that reaction,
What was it like?
wow.
Got it. Copy.
When I read that reaction, I felt like, oh my God. But I had been feeling really bad lately, like just in a like slump, like I wouldn't say a depression, but like, you know, when you're just in a slump.
Yep.
And a lot of things have
That's
been
God.
happening to make me wake up. Like, you know, a lot of things where people are like, hey,
Mhm.
you want this opportunity still? Like, just let me know. And I'm like, oh, okay, you're right. So that was good. But like, I just want to make it clear. I am not like Gabrielle Union.
Well,
Yeah.
In Deliver Us from Eva.
well,
I'm
I
not
don't
an
think
And
like,
angry
everything
black
else
woman.
that she plays in.
well, I don't think you're like
Because she is
Gabrielle
the black
Union,
bitch and
period.
everything.
Because I've already heard. I mean, not heard. She said that she was a bitch. I don't think you were a bitch.
Yeah.
But in Deliver Us from Eva, she was very determined though. And that's what I
Yes.
took from it. I said, okay, I could see Gia being.
But he said his quote was, it's like deliver us from Gia. That's what it said. And I said, if you want to be delivered from me, then you do not like me. And what did I do so
that's
badly?
not, I don't think that's what he
Gee, I
meant.
think you're taking it too.
But
much
I
to
just-
heart.
I can understand.
I
though.
do take things
take
to
it
heart.
personal.
I
Yes.
take things
I
personally.
gotta watch it.
We
I gotta
all-
sign up.
You need to watch Deliver Us
Sorry.
from Eva.
All right, I'm the late one that doesn't watch everything.
You don't watch
time,
nothing,
You
bro.
know.
I'm always
it's
here.
on BT
I'm always at
once.
work.
Shut up. Because Deliver Us from Eva came out in 2001 or
1998.
something.
Between
Thank
that
you.
and Baby Boy, you should have seen it by
Jody,
now.
my
I
Jody?
hate Baby Boy.
But
do
it's
you mean
always
you
on.
hate
I
Baby Boy?
hate.
Taraji on
Baby
Taraji P. Henson's name. You
boy.
better not say that in this.
I hate you. I hate you, Jody. I hate
That's everybody's part.
That's my favorite. part.
My favorite part
Jody,
is
my Jody.
what's the guy's name that played the guy that came from jail?
Snoop?
No. Oh my god.
Yo,
Is this really what y'all think?
Snoop Dogg?
Snoop
No, not Snoop. The guy,
What's that?
Tyrese's
Mom's
mom's.
boo.
Yes,
Ew.
big
Oh.
nigga.
Oh, Holiday.
Ben Rain.
We-
Oh,
there
we go.
Holiday Heart.
Happy holidays.
My
love
favorite,
Holiday
my
Heart.
favorite part is when he hits his chest. You trying to take a nigga with 2 strikes
Yes.
to jail? I'm trying to be a good man. That's my favorite part. Everything
Preach.
else is trash.
What?
He
I
was,
hate
a
that
good, he was a
movie.
good
First of
man.
all,
He was a
that
good
was
man.
Who was a good man?
Ving Rhames. Ving Rhames.
In
However you
what?
say his name.
You
The,
don't remember,
the stepfather.
you don't remember how he choked Jody and kissed
I
his
like
forehead?
that because that's what he's supposed to do. He was
Nah.
grown. Get out of your mother's house, my nigga.
No facts. Yes, and
Get
that's
out.
course.
You grow. You have how many kids? 2 kids or something like that.
Yeah.
And you still living with my girl, which I'm
Wow.
trying to fuck every day. I'm making
Oh, they
eggs with
still
her.
did that. That's fine.
Right. And he's making eggs naked, and you got a problem with it.
Right. Yeah, I hated Baby Boy though. I'm good without that. just
I
love
did
that.
it was Taraji's first movie.
Well, yeah, no.
so
shout
I
out to
always
Taraji.
look at it
Oh,
like
yeah?
that. Yeah. Her first starring role.
She's had a good year.
Yeah, shout out to Taraji P.
She's had a good ass
Henson.
year.
Hidden
She
Figures.
has a good ass year.
But last but not least, can I say what happened great this week to me?
Yeah.
Of course.
I did
Of
my
course.
first podcast episode for Being Mary Jane, the recap.
I
for
knew it.
BT.
I was gonna ask.
I put it in the group chat, but nobody saw it.
No,
what?
not
When
in
did you
this.
write it?
No, not in
No,
this
she
chat.
told us.
I did.
You told us. I think.
I thought you
in
said you had to
person.
shoot something.
No,
The
you didn't
podcast.
put it.
No, you didn't say what
you
it
didn't-
was.
We would have
Yeah.
saw that.
Oh.
We
Yeah,
would've
so
saw
she
You
that.
told us in
Being Mary
person.
Jane's coming back on BT January 10th, and then to
Cannot
BT
wait.
Music slash maybe not. We don't know. It's gonna come out. There's a podcast, and so we are doing pilots. Hopefully, I'll have y'all all as guests soon.
Yay.
So it's like the
Go
recap.
GG. It's
You
your
know, I love
birthday.
being Mary Jane, but I'm not like her either.
well,
I mean, she has a lot of sex.
She now I
Why
guess.
does everything default to the sex
Yeah,
conversation?
stop thinking about that.
No, but I
part.
mean, and I'm all, and I mean,
You were-
I'm not depressed like her as much. You know,
She's
being
depressed.
Mary
Wait,
Jane.
did you see the
being Mary
the,
Jane is
the episode that's gonna air on Jan?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, wait, time
No,
out,
no, no, no,
'cause
no.
We gonna have to.
No, she's all I know is she's moving to New York. But the last episode we saw was when the baby girl was getting tased by
Yes.
police in front of her
Mhm,
kids.
mhm.
So
Jesus.
that'll be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That was when Niecy. But I wouldn't say.
I think we're all a little bit like Mary Jane.
Yeah,
All a
but
little
not all
bit.
of us are that messy.
A little bit. Not. I don't think all of us are the exact same like
We
as
messy.
her, but
But that messy.
I'm
we
not that messy.
But
Yeah.
we messy.
We messy.
We messy.
Don't get it twisted.
Everybody's
Messy in what
messy.
sense?
Bad
Messy
decision
like what?
making.
Here go Alicia.
I'm
Here
asking.
we go.
I'm asking.
I'm no okay.
In
Tell
what
me.
sense? Just bad decision making sometimes.
Yes.
You follow your desires as opposed to your reason, and you make bad decisions, and you learn from it. That's why people come to you at 30 years old to ask you for your
See?
advice
Here we
because
go. Here we go.
Full
you've been
circle.
messy.
Here we go.
Here's what we'll do.
We gonna have to throw these hands soon. If y'all show me
Jersey.
call me dirty.
I swear to
one
God,
more
Alicia
time,
wears
North
boxers. The way she talks sometimes, she's very
I'm
masculine.
from Jersey.
She's very
That's the
Gia does not
problem.
like that statement at all.
What?
That's the voice. That's the voice from the
The magic tone? Because I could bring it out.
No. That's the. I wasn't talking
Here
about
we
that
go.
magic
Oh, okay,
tone
my
that Trey
bad.
Songz talking about. That's the
Oh
voice.
my God. She been wanting to do. Can you just do the voice?
no,
We
no.
need to
I'm
get
good
Trey
with
Songz on
reserve.
here again. So
I
Yeah,
could do
so shush.
to talk in my magic tone first.
Please
Got it.
do it.
No.
Just do it. Can you just?
I don't want to do it now, Deani. I'm on the spot. Let it just come out organically.
Oh, this nigga.
okay, so we have a great show for you guys in store now that we've gotten through all of that. So
I mean, I don't know. I was just saying to y'all earlier, it's been a really, really super good year for Black women.
yeah,
Obviously, one of the reasons why we started this goddamn podcast is because Black women, you know? So, like,
Bobbin.
just
Mhm.
everything. Like you were saying earlier, Taraji, she's about to drop a new movie, Hidden Figures, that I didn't even know that those women existed until they started doing the previews for it.
Right.
It's just been super dope.
Yeah.
From even the last episode we were discussing, well, a couple episodes back, we were discussing Beyonce's album, Rihanna's album,
Beyonce's
Solange's fucking album.
Yeah, that's such a good album. Like, I was listening to, I took a break from it, and I was like,
Me
let me
too.
come back, see what,
I ain't
If I
taking
still
0
feel-
breaks. I ain't take a break.
not even like a
known to
real
man.
break, but like a week
I
away.
listen to Cranes in the Sky probably every day of my life.
I think you have to almost. No,
think
I listen to
get
Don't
up
Touch My
to
Hair.
do what I gotta do. Like every day, I have to play like 3 certain songs, like 3 for real songs that to get me like started.
What
'cause
are
I
they?
can't do it.
You,
What are they? Heard them say Kanye West. Solange is now there. Cranes in the Sky. And third, nobody really knows this song. Well, it's 4. Premeditated Murder by J. Cole. And then there is a song by Big Crit, Multi to the Sun Die.
Oh.
And it's a beautiful, 4 of those things can get me rolling throughout the day. So
That's good.
you
Cranes
know,
in the Sky has become one of them.
her interludes. I listen to the interludes on repeat.
You
I
listen to Mama Tina?
Mama Tina, but I listen to Master P a lot. His interludes on that,
It is really
super
dope.
like, this is where you got to go forward thinking into 2017. Like, this is your thought process.
His
you gotta,
story is
Yeah.
one of a kind, like seriously. And
That-
the fact that she thought to put him on the album to tell his story in particular, she could have picked anybody to highlight that
Yeah.
was, a successful Black person, but his
'Cause you-
story in particular,
'Cause people forget how like successful Master P actually is,
and built
Right.
it on his own.
and how much of
Like,
an empire
literally.
he's actually built.
Right.
And
Right.
I wish he would have went more into it.
Yeah.
In the interludes, but
Yeah.
he didn't. But
I think it's
He
enough
needs to
make
put out
you
a
wanna go out
documentary.
and
He
research
probably
more
is.
if you
He
don't
probably
already
will.
know.
Right. He needs to put out a documentary, or he needs to go ahead and produce a film, like a Straight Outta Compton, like
Just
something.
don't go to Lifetime.
no, he need to go ahead and
Yeah.
teach these rappers how to invest in certain things and build up on an empire. That's what he need to do. I think some of these rappers that have done well for themselves
Yeah.
should probably turn around and help these young asses get together and not be broke like Fetty Wap.
But I think
He's
they're
about to be
starting to.
broke in like 5 seconds.
Wow.
I think they're starting to get a hang of it
No,
though. A
he's
lot
gonna
more.
be broke soon.
A lot more artists are starting to stay independent and not search for labels. I feel like more than ever. I still think they need the training. Still need to have these conversations.
Master
But I
P should
think,
do the
I think
training.
we're in a time where there's so many outlets where you can actually possibly just stay independent.
You
Just
know,
a matter of how to facilitate it correctly and invest where you need to invest.
I learned that J. Cole now owns everything.
Yay,
Everything.
Cole.
Everything about the last album that just came out, For Your Eyes Only.
Yes.
The whole thing he owns. He gets money from everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Shout out
See
to
what I'm
Cole.
saying?
And that is
And
pretty
also,
fucking
shout out
big.
to Cole for folding clothes because
Oh.
I love that song.
She's mine.
Part
Part
2
one.
for
Part
me.
one.
Part one.
But part 2 makes me cry.
Part two. Yeah, part two.
I ain't
is
there yet.
sentimental.
I'm not there yet. That's a child.
Exactly.
But part 1,
I don't have a
It's
child,
us
but I just love
now.
children. And I just love what it does to men, like what daughters do to men.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really love that.
that's really sweet.
So, but yes, she's mine. She's mine.
She's mine.
The
She's
entire
mine.
she's mine.
The
It's
whole
good.
damn album.
Really?
Shit. Fold my clothes.
I can't.
Yeah, to do the simple things like I just want to fold clothes with you.
Wanna make you
I
feel
don't want
good.
to do anything else, but I just want to fold clothes and do chores
Maybe
with
I
you.
want to do the right thing.
Right, but you won't.
I can't.
That was a good. It was okay. And you know what? It was a good album.
Right.
It wasn't great.
Yes. Facts.
Okay.
No, yeah, I agree.
It
I
was
was
You did it
agreeing.
really
I
fast.
was agreeing. I
You did it
know.
really fast,
I have
though.
a tendency. I have Tourette's a little bit.
Yeah, no.
That's
Yes.
what it is.
It's not.
Got it.
It's not.
Got it.
That.
You're the rudest person.
I'm really not.
It's not. It was
Nah, I
funny.
take the cake. It's me. It's me.
Yeah, well, I enjoyed that album.
Wait, so albums. Now that 2016 is over.
She's been trying to get to it for 2.
Oh, you're trying to get to albums?
Trying to get to the
Severa.
list.
Oh, give me the list.
The list is music.
Right. Here we are.
Music.
J. Cole's not a black woman.
But he did-
But he
that
caters
album-
to black
I was
women.
about to say that
They
album
blessed.
was good for
He
black
caters to
women.
black women.
Sure do.
We're trying to save it.
Sure do.
You
He sure does. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He loves black women than most
Yeah.
rappers do.
Talk
I know
about
that.
it. Rock about it.
Huh? You got it. Nope. Yep.
Don't do that.
Yes.
What rapper right now
doesn't
glorifies
like black
women more than J. Cole?
Woo. Wait, there was two questions
Hold
asked
on.
there.
Now
One
you
was
hold- now
doesn't
you- now you
like
hold
women.
on. Now you hold on. We
And
gonna
one
figure
that
it out.
doesn't.
We gonna glorify.
Drum.
Oh.
Wait.
Even though, listen.
Wait.
You know I'm a drum stan.
Cultured
I'm a
woman.
drum.
Can we
I'm
just
a
expand that to
drum
cultured
fan.
women?
No. This what is this? What podcast is this?
All right, black women.
All right.
Black. Common.
Black. Common.
Oh,
holding
God.
us down for years.
Wale.
Wale does.
Wale does.
I'll give Wale that.
Betty?
J. Cole.
Thank you.
J.
Back
Cole.
to
That's
J.
J.
Cole.
Cole.
Thank you.
This Betty?
This Betty?
Get the yo,
Who?
Gia. No, I'm not doing this today.
All his baby mamas are black.
No, they're
Yeah,
not.
and that's about
Are
as
they?
far
Yes,
as it
they are.
goes.
I think one of them is Spanish.
No.
She black.
I
She
thought we
black.
should
They just
expand it to
they're just
culture-
like light.
cultured women.
Yeah, I mean,
They're like real light.
it's
but
o-
they're
and
black.
it is okay to like all different types.
It is nice, but black women do need to be.
It is
deep-
nice, but
It is nice, but black men need to tell black women how dope they are. Just
Yeah,
so
we don't
know.
get that though.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
totally fine.
And Common
we
did a whole
talk-
interview about it.
Yeah,
He was like,
can we talk about that?
Common was like, black men definitely need to tell black women they love them instead of always shitting on us and putting us in Ubers and songs.
Shit. Who he said Ubers and songs?
Ubers.
No, that's my, oh sorry. So the quote was the part in the beginning, and then mine was instead of shitting on us and putting us in Ubers and songs. You know, like
That's
every
really
rap
good,
song
Gia.
is like, oh,
That's amazing.
seen a
Gia.
girl at the club, she crazy, got her ass fat, that's gonna be my baby. Put it in an Uber after I was finished, cause I was done with that bitch and she's stupid in it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bars.
So I'm just like,
bars.
She really
But-
came up with a song
but
for
it's
this.
like,
though.
but if you type in Uber and Genius right now, I bet you get all the top 40 songs on rap.
Putting
Like
bitches in Ubers.
Ubers.
Uber.
You can't even give me a ride?
No.
Can I send a front seat?
Can I say, can you give me a ride?
what?
Like if I came home
Let me
with
send
you?
a front seat. Like
Wait.
Of his ride.
Oh, of his
Not the
ride.
Uber.
Oh,
yo, y'all
Uber.
I was
got
gonna say,
to come back.
Damn.
Y'all crazy.
That's
I just
crazy.
feel like there's a respect.
Yeah,
That's missing.
Wale just released a song called Black in Gold.
Yeah.
Black in.
Is it
gold?
Black in Gold or is it black? It's like
He has a song
Gold
called
and Black
and
or
Gold,
something like that.
though.
Yeah, that's a different one. That's off a
Yeah.
mixtape. But
What you do about nothing?
you said what?
What you do about nothing?
Oh yes. But I forgot what it's on SoundCloud, guys. Look it up. It's the
We ain't got time to spill it
I'm not
right
looking it
now.
up. But it's really good, and he calls out Issa Rae, Viola Davis.
Oh, what a
Yeah, all of them,
sweetheart.
and how much he loves them, how much
Speaking
he
of Issa
appreciates
Rae,
them doing so well. And
no, speaking of Issa Rae, so before obviously Insecure, I didn't know who she was. I'm late, yes, again, whatever. I'm the late friend, fine. And I
30.
Googled
I love you.
Googled her.
Issa's 30.
Yeah.
Told y'all millionaires
Wait,
were made in
wait.
their 30s. I tried to tell y'all.
When did you find out who Issa Rae was?
I just said when
Yesterday.
I
When
watched
she applied
last
for the
episode.
No, don't do that. Don't
I'm
jinx
sorry.
me.
I'm sorry. You
Last
gonna get it.
episode.
Yeah, the show.
Yeah.
So I
There
googled
you
her.
go.
I knew about Awkward Black Girl, but I never actually watched the series.
I love that.
So when I
That's so
googled
good.
it and found it and saw it, yo, her fucking story is amazing. She was just like, I'm gonna take a camera and I'm gonna shoot, and the shit is gonna sound bad with the audio. Everything's gonna be blown out in these videos, but I'm gonna shoot this shit until
shit gonna be
people
funny,
notice.
though.
Yes, she
Right.
for 10 years. Well, her first post on YouTube was 9 years ago. Like it literally took her 10 years to get to where she needed to go. That's crazy. Shout out to her for
Sticking with it.
what? 10 years is a long time to be posting YouTube videos.
For real.
Starting at 76 views. 76
Yo.
strong ass views. You know how proud she was for them 76 views?
Yes.
Proud as fuck that 76 people saw her link. And now the bitch is on no, not bitch.
Not the bitch.
Now-
Jesus. We always just.
The
Damn, not just rappers,
queen.
Ah, very good.
That was
Yo,
a good one.
outside right after this podcast. Yeah, no, she now the queen
Mhm.
is
The queen
Nominated for
now.
an
Now you have to take it
Oscar.
to the next
Right,
and I did a hand
level.
movement, but whatever, I don't care. Yeah, but that's amazing. Like that's just inspiration for me. Like just gotta stop bullshitting and you just gotta do what you gotta do. I'm done
She got
philosophizing, but go ahead.
nominated.
Yeah.
For a Golden Globe.
Yeah, like, come
fam,
on. I
for
said
best
Oscar, my fault.
actress.
Yeah.
Woo!
I just got chills.
Yeah, and
76
people are gonna.
views.
And the crazy thing is, people are gonna think like, "Oh, she just got it so quick. Like,
No.
she didn't
That's
even
white
put
people.
that."
Let them think whatever they
No,
want to think.
that's people in general.
Mm-mm.
I
And
was
she
watching Awkward Black
nine
Because I was, too.
years.
trying to
But
get
but also,
bars.
there are people who watch reality
Yeah.
TV all day and don't
Don't
look
do much
Right.
else.
in the direction
Right.
Yeah.
of
Right.
Awkward
Anything
Black
else.
Girl. So that also might be the audience as well. So you're right. Yes.
Yeah, no. So shout out to her. Yo, 9 years of not giving up is a long time. They say it takes 10 years for your dream to come true, and she
10 years to be an overnight success.
Yep, and she killed it. So that's amazing. Super inspiration for me. Hope to see you in LA, girl.
Child, I'm coming to LA. Lord.
So Rebecca,
Ugh,
who was
you just went
inspirational to you
DPC?
this year
Across the board,
across the board?
women.
Yep.
Black.
Yep.
Alive.
Wow.
No,
I'm
she could
stalling.
die.
I'm stalling.
It's a choice.
Jesus.
Black woman inspirational to me.
Yep, and I'm going around the room. So get your
I said mine already.
Answers
I
ready.
said
I
Issa
said
Rae.
you give them mad time to think, and I didn't get this time. So
Trying to give you some clues.
Gia, do you have one off top?
Why are you trying to give it to me?
No, 'cause I was
Saphira,
hoping
do you
that
have
you
one
might.
on top?
you don't feel the same way.
I got a couple.
Yes.
Go ahead, Saphira. Go ahead.
Her mic sound nice.
We'll get back to you, Rebecca.
Okay.
My mind.
All right.
No, I mean, like, okay, for one, Misty Copeland
Oh, yeah. Was that
broke
this year?
records. That was this
Damn.
year. She became the first African American woman to become a principal dancer for American Ballet Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Misty.
Super proud of her. However, there were many other African American dancers who've come before her. So I
Right.
just want to put that out there.
For sure.
That have succeeded and made it grind.
Possible for her.
Mm-hmm. Also, Solange. Like, not for nothing, Solange's career has always been a good one, and people always shit on her. Like, she's
the fact.
not a good writer. She's written many songs,
The
like
fact.
we've spoken about before. But that album, like you were saying, it did a lot for me.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic. It helps you.
It is
helps you
therapeutic.
get up in the morning. It's
Mhm.
just a really good album. And then, like, the way that how it came out around the time and everything that we were dealing with, from black people getting killed to Trump winning the presidency and having to walk up in this dump. Sorry, I almost went too far. It just
See. Yeah,
just
go
helped.
ahead.
It
Go
just
ahead,
helped.
Saphira.
It just helped.
Yeah, no,
So,
for sure. I
Right now,
agree.
those are the two people that I can think about.
Stink.
Gia Peppers.
Sometimes.
The women that inspired me this year. There are so many because we've been winning crazy.
But we've been winning
this
for a long
year.
time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yes,
There's
this
been more
year.
opportunities
Absolutely,
this year to like shine, and people started noticing. I think.
Right.
I mean, of course, B, but B always inspires me every year. There's
Always.
something you can do.
What happened?
She's just always on.
She's
like,
always on. You ain't gonna catch B.
never
Off.
sleeping.
Fam.
What?
Huh?
Oh
How?
my
Beyonce.
God. If y'all
And
ever
then-
wanted to hear what the Beehive sounded like in real life,
That's
that was it.
exactly it.
That was the
Exactly.
audio.
That'll,
you
we'll
guys.
send that to Beyonce at the
Right.
end.
Get a drop.
Beyonce.
She could put it in one of her concerts. Oh my God. You know she be doing that for the fans. You know she be doing that for the fans.
Guys,
Okay.
I can't.
And then
There's people out there who love her just as us.
I love her too.
right.
You.
No one not loves
I'm
her.
sure Jeff love her.
Our
Jeff
producer,
loves
producer,
her.
Jeff.
Don't front.
Yes.
He's shaking his head in
Okay.
agreement. He loves her.
Gotta be a part of the
Golly. I mean, I've been looking. Issa really did this year.
She did that.
I mean, she's just been winning. Solange really did. I mean, I think there are a group of black women that just kind of, especially for Solange. I've been a fan of Solange since she was like rocking the invisible braids, the orange ones, and she was dancing around like, "There's this guy I've been digging, what I've been looking for." That
She
one.
was in Bow Wow video.
When she was in Bow Wow video, and like to see her like take so much time off and just be like, I don't really care. I'm gonna record whatever I want.
My sister.
Put away, right? I'm gonna put away whatever I want to do and just put it out whenever. Seeing her shine was great. Elaine Welteroth, the editor of Teen Vogue, is also a person that's really been inspiring me this year. She's taken Teen Vogue's cutesy kind of brand to a different, like, more conscious level. Yes. Like, she put out that Native Americans video with them flipping over the table because of the narrative around what Thanksgiving is and how we always forget. And then, of course, with the North Dakota pipeline and the things that were happening to Native Americans this year, for her to take that stance from a mainstream brand who represents 15 to 16-year-old white girls mostly, for her to do that is a really great statement. She also did the same thing for, like, the Am I Next, you know, when Black Lives Matter was, like, the top thing on every newscast. So she's one of those people that really inspired me. But my mama, like...
Yes, Mom.
Shout
Come
out
through,
to the
Mom.
Like my mom. She just, the more I grow older, the more I see her and I understand that hustle. So, yeah, those are the women that's been inspiring me.
What about you, D?
Who inspired me? Actually, it was gonna be my mother.
Yay!
And not because, you know, she works and she does it all and all that cool stuff, because she's been doing that forever. But to deal with me is a different story, and deal with all my self-doubt and watching your daughter who you've raised and you know that you have so much hope and you promise in, and you see her self-doubt herself. I know it really can't, you know, sometimes she's just like, you know how it makes me feel to see you. So just doubt yourself over and over again. And she was like, when I thought I've raised you to be such a confident woman and go after what you want to go after, you still doubt yourself. And I'm wondering where I'm going wrong with this. So with her, I just admire her sitting through all the dramatic, I can't do this no more. I can't, all year. That's all I've been saying. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. And for her to continuously give me motivation all year is something that I don't even think I could do to anybody. But she stuck it through this year, and she really, really looked out. So I would say my mom is probably my biggest inspiration every year, but this year, because it was a tough year. And I know people are like, this year wasn't tough for you? I'm like, no. This was a ass year. I mean, you know, it affects people differently. You know, of course, opportunities knock, and thank you, God, for that. But there are also other things that are going on that affect me in different ways. And, you know, that's why I think that this year, you know, can go and suck a dick, because I cannot wait for 2017. 2016 was just
and that also the personal struggles that people face day to day. Like you're saying, people are saying to you, like, oh my God, this has been an amazing year for you. But within all of those amazing things, you still struggle personally, because albeit that you're getting all these opportunities, that's overwhelming at one point.
It's overwhelming, you know, and you just want to be good. You just want to be
right.
I can relate to that.
You just want to be great. You want people to like you.
Right.
You want this to last.
Right.
And instead of celebrating and people being like, you need to go out for a drink, I'm like, no, I need to figure out how I'm going to, you know, have some longevity. Just do, you know, definitely stick this out for the long run, because I don't want to be 35 and they're like, wasn't you Scotty Beam that was doing that thing 10 years ago? That's my biggest fear. So I don't, you know, that's my focus. Right. So, yeah. And also, just want to pull this out. I don't know why it affected me so much, but Kanye West and Donald Trump fucked me up for a good 24 hours yesterday.
I think that fucked every black woman up.
Everybody.
Black person.
It was
period.
You know what it was for me? It was just painful to look at his eyes when he came out of the elevator. That was not Kanye West. Like, he just seemed like a completely different person to me. He seemed like he is mentally, like, I'm good. I'm not who y'all want me to be no more. I'm out of here.
I think y'all giving this man too much credit. This man has not been this man for quite some time. I think why we've been thinking that he has been is because we've been hopeful.
Yeah.
For it to turn into
hopeful
for him to be like, all right, nah, just kidding.
He just looked different to me.
I apologize, is what I really meant. It's just been the hope that's been carrying him for the past few months, probably the full year.
Yeah,
This
no,
man has
for
been
sure.
going for a while.
I can't
For a while.
can't front.
Yeah,
It just showed all. It just was transparent. It was exposed forefront.
The blonde hair,
It
the
just-
weird
And
eyebrows.
it wasn't even
I
the
wouldn't even
blonde,
mind the blonde hair.
He
That's-
just
he's an
looked so
artist.
erratic.
I mean,
to me.
people dye their hair when they go through tough shit.
Obviously.
Yes, yes.
But
Like
it
the first
looked
one.
weirder standing next to Donald Trump. Like it
Right.
really looked different. Like when he was standing next to Donald Trump, I was like, what?
Yeah, he
Like it
just-
almost looked like Photoshop when I saw it.
It was
like-
scary.
Looked like
No.
somebody tried to Photoshop it.
I just couldn't understand with I'm gonna just take it to hip hop. For you to come out with all these projects, most of the songs, you know, I took the time yesterday to write down all the songs that had Tuesday. Of all the songs that he talked about racial issues. And I remember on stage when he was going off that rant, he was talking about leave race
of
alone.
it.
Let's not do
Mhm.
we need to leave race alone. Let it go. Racism is not the problem. But yet it was the problem in all of these songs. You know what I'm saying? So in Gorgeous, which is his recent, it was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I saw you post that shit though.
Yeah. And in Gorgeous, he's talking about everything black.
Mhm.
All, like, most black issues. And for me, I'm trying to figure out, like, literally, I feel like, have you ever seen Zach Galifianakis, like the picture with the numbers in his face, and he's trying to, like, figure out what the hell is going on? That's literally what I was doing all day. Like, I was like, okay, of course there's people that write for him. I get it. But you allowed yourself to pick up that paper or whatever and add to it, of course, and rap those lyrics. And you mean to tell me that same man somewhere, and he was still, he was with Kim Kardashian during that time. So that same man can literally stand next to Donald Trump. Even in the song, in the album, he said Donald Trump taking money from y'all.
Yes.
And that same man, I guess, again, somebody else wrote it. I get it. But what makes you stand in front of a mic and spit those bars then? Because they just fire. That's what and as a fan, I'm like, was he doing this whole time? Like College Dropout? Was it just like,
Nah,
don't
even say that.
Did you sit with
No.
Consequence and you took Consequence shit and you was like, oh, this shit sound fire?
Nah,
And then
that's
you
what
rapped
is.
it in front of
I think Kanye
don't do
really,
that.
like we were saying in the episode before, Kanye West is sick. Like, and he did not take that time to get better, as we can see.
11 days is nothing.
Nothing. Fam, you've been breaking down for years.
years.
Like when after Ebro went off on the morning show about him standing next to
Yeah.
Donald Trump, and then they did the whole mix. If you listen to some of his featured verses and some of his songs in the past 3 years, he sounds insane. We just thought, oh, he crazy, it's fire, he's genius.
evolving.
But no, he sounds insane. Like some of the inflections in his voice, the way he turns like certain words into certain things. And when I was listening to it from the view of this is a sick person, we just have been, like Rebecca was saying, ignoring it for the past several years. And now it just got to the point where his wife got robbed. Everything was on the line. And I think that he just snapped, and I don't know if we'll ever get
Yeah.
back our Kanye.
I mean, hopefully with time and help.
Someone
Because,
tweeted me
boy.
that he never belonged to us, because I tweeted like, it's crazy that the same man who used to call out all these sellouts somehow became one. And he was like, this white dude tweeted me and was like, he never belonged to you, so he didn't sell out anything.
First of all,
And I
who do you
said-
belong to,
So-
and what is the
So I
conversation?
retweeted it.
What is the conversation of belonging?
Right.
To
So
what,
first of
to
all, I
how,
didn't even
to
say
when?
belong, but I just retweeted it and said, "Hello, white America," because you don't
America.
get it.
Wow.
Like you don't get it, fam. It was never you.
Good comeback.
It was
Thanks.
never.
Very
That was
good.
really good.
Clean.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I love that line too.
Me too. It was the first thing that came to me. I was like, "Oh, Kanye would have told your ass.
He
Oh,
would've.
Yeezy.
He would have.
He would have."
Yeah. So that was it. I don't know why I said that. I just had to get that off my chest because I definitely, as
That's why we
a
here,
stan, I read Raising Kanye so many times. I can't believe his mother was an African American. Like she was a great writer. She was a great professor. She was wonderful. And for him to just, I don't know. I don't
They're
get
probably
it.
so sad
I can't understand it. I'm trying,
in heaven.
but
I'm just trying to figure out where his family's at. Where's his family?
Oh, his family's there. His family's in Chicago. His dad is around, but not like that.
Well, no, I know, but I'm talking about like aunties and uncles. Where
They're
they
around.
at?
His cousins robbed him for his laptop.
Yeah, that's the
like,
other thing.
And then made him pay a ransom. You know, like,
Yeah,
Right.
so
I don't think
how
they're
close are
family.
you gonna be with your
Right,
family
right. That's
after
true.
that? I don't care
That's
who it
true.
is.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna fuck with you after that. But
you stole my laptop. and
then
I
all
had
the
to
family that you got is the Kardashians. So now what?
pay. And they just trying to get these likes up.
Monetize your mental stability, like your mental health. That's what they think about. Kris Jenner wants to bring cameras into the psychiatric hospital.
It's like, oh, don't worry, we'll get this. It's fine.
It's fine.
She's sick.
This is
yo.
good. We need this.
She's sick. She's
You know?
so sick.
Well, she's sick, but
She making that money.
boy. But I wonder if she could sleep at night. That's my question.
Oh, like a baby.
You think so?
She ain't bothered. She's not bothered. She's not. She's
You
been
know.
after
no.
all
She's
the
not.
damage you've done to
She's
your
not.
family.
She's a vulture. She's not. What
She
damage?
probably
She doesn't
doesn't
see that
think-
shit as
yeah.
damage at all. She's probably so warped
Mental
mentally.
damage.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know what the fuck that is. All she sees is my family's together. We're making money and we're making Rob Kardashian proud.
Mm.
That's her
I
shit.
don't know if she
That's her
thinks
top.
she's making Rob
No,
Kardashian
she- that's
proud.
even-
Financially, maybe yes.
I mean, she was.
But
I
as
mean,
far as-
that's come on. That's the game. If Kim's game was the sex tape, Chris's game is the fact that Rob Kardashian was who he was. They're basically profiting off of the leverage of being affiliated with people who are popular, who are celebrities, who have done a lot in pop culture.
and fucking OJ
They're all
Simpson.
they do is exploit people. They get close to people and they exploit them, and that's normal for them.
We gonna act like that didn't happen. That's cool.
What?
That Kris Jenner didn't fuck OJ Simpson.
Jesus.
It's quiet though.
Mic drop.
I get
I'm
it.
just saying, like, it's the same conversation with Kanye. Like, we don't. It goes back to paying attention to who people are. Kris has been like this from the very fucking beginning. Obviously, she must have had some type of marital affair with OJ, or whomever Kris
Somebody
was.
black.
Somebody black.
Somebody
Jesus.
black.
Whoever Kim was affiliating with, whomever. Maybe even fucking Scott had some shit to do with one of the sisters, or maybe Kris or some shit like that. Like, these people have been who they are for a very long time. They've just been very skillful at covering their tracks or writing narratives that are so airtight that you can't see past what they're showing you.
Right. No, I
But these
think
people
that
are
is
very
part of it.
skilled. These are sociopaths. People
Woo!
like that. People like that exist in the world, and they are fucking. They're omnipresent. They're not everywhere at the same time, but they're ubiquitous. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I do definitely think there's a type of a mask or something that's definitely making them seem as if they're robotic. But
It's not a
don't
mask. I
know.
think that they understand humans. They understand human nature a lot, and they know how to exploit it very easily. Because they
I
too,
do agree to that to a certain extent.
I'm saying for us to, learn how to learn and read people, they've probably already mastered that capacity, and that's how they know how to benefit, because they know what pulls on people's strings, what makes them interested, what makes them turn away, what feeds this, what
mean,
takes away from that.
Right.
It's something that you can't necessarily teach. It's innate, but if that's the matriarch of this entire empire and she's running them and she's absolutely skillful at what she does, why wouldn't that trickle down into how she raises her kids, or what she teaches them or shows them or shapes them into, shapes them to be?
so do you guys think it's the way their family bond portrays on television is
Ain't no family
Fake
vibe
and
bond to
phony.
That's the
me.
brand.
no, like the
That's the brand.
sisterly love and the conversations they can have with their mom, and just like, you think that's all a
Do you hear the conversations they
play.
have with their mom?
Facts. That's what I was just about to say. That I seen a piece because I don't watch Keeping It Cute Kardashians or Keeping It Kitty.
Keeping it cute.
Keeping it
up with the Kardashians.
Keeping it up. Keeping
Keeping
it up with the
up.
Kardashians. The
No.
KKK.
Oh, shit.
First of all, there's
Sorry.
keeping up with the Kardashians. There's only 2 kids of that, but that's fine.
I was
That's fine. That light bulb came on quick.
So bad.
Let me just dim it right back
So
down
bad.
for you real quick. Go ahead. She was like,
Dim
wow.
another woman's light bulb?
Wow.
No, I was watching a clip of the Keeping It Cute Kardashians, and I was like, wait, the way they talk to their mother,
Man.
Well, yeah, they definitely do disrespect the
it's
shit out of
no,
her.
there's no respect.
Yeah, they definitely
It's-
be like,
it's
you
definitely-
dumb bitch.
Right.
Yeah,
Whoa.
You a
They do.
whore. Why
They
would you
disres-
fucking
do.
do that?
right,
Your mom's a whore.
right. and stuff like that. I don't think.
That's common in other households.
I think that's common in LA, honestly.
I think that shit is common in their household.
Okay, that's a good yup.
You like they?
Yeah, they.
They.
Because I don't remember ever calling my mom a hoe.
What?
I would
You
be
would not be
dead.
Right.
I'd
None
have
of
been
us would be
deported back
here.
to Haiti.
Right.
I would have never known me, boy.
I don't think I
My
ever
face
addressed-
wouldn't be a
But
face.
I don't think I ever addressed my mom like you. You
Oh,
don't.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said you.
Let's you call your mom by her first name.
But we also
Very
weren't
nice.
raised
Sister
with
did the
millions
other
of dollars.
day,
in it.
and-
Your sister did that the other day?
Yes, and I was like in the car.
Different-
They were like joking, and she was just like, "Okay, Gail," and I was like, "Mom, you
You let that. What she say?
My mom was like, "Oh no, don't worry about it. She's crazy, John."
No, I called my mom a fool one time,
Whoop.
but it was like, you know how like, no, I had said DeAndre is my brother and my mom, and I was like, y'all are foolios or something like that.
You had to jazz it up. You
Folios.
guys are foolios.
Folios. Oh no, but that didn't
Folios.
stop her.
No,
She heard
Folios.
fool and got lit. I was like, oh wait.
No, it's a
I meant
cereal.
Folio.
It's a new
Folio.
cereal.
Yeah, it's like
Folios.
Cheerios.
Coolio.
Yeah, it's like Cheerios.
Yeah, she wasn't having
It's good for your
that.
heart.
It's Cheeto
But
Cheerios.
I've never addressed my mom as you.
You anything? What?
You nothing.
Ma'am, may I say?
You say ma'am?
that if I'm going to be if I want to have like an honest conversation with my mom
Yeah.
about like something that I think she did wrong, it's probably not going to happen.
Ever.
So you probably just have to point out like
That's
something.
not right, though, man. I
Nah,
hate that.
Every
I
argument
hate that.
is I've
You
lived
hate
long
what?
enough to learn to earn the
Nah.
right to be right about everything.
No, man.
Mm-mm.
I've
Nah.
earned the
I
right
don't wanna
to
If
be
I,
that
have
mom.
to, if I have to point out a flaw in my mother's,
I'll just say I
life,
didn't
I
really.
just be
I don't know. That hurt my feelings when
Daddy,
you did that.
can you?
They don't
can you
care.
tell
I
Mama?
never get her. But I never get an apology.
No,
No.
Like I don't ever. But not even
Absolutely
half.
not.
Not even like. Oh well, I didn't mean to. That's
Nah.
I would even appreciate that. But my mom be like,
It didn't
"Well, you
happen.
shouldn't have done it."
Or it didn't happen.
And I'd be like, "Wait, but I still feel this way." Yeah, well, everybody has feelings.
My
Or it
mom
didn't
actually
happen.
did that the other day, though. I was coming home for Thanksgiving break, and they were surprising me with my brother, who was not supposed to be at home. And I was like, "Mom, why are you calling me so much?" She kept calling me when I was on the road. She never calls me like that much. I was like, "Why are you calling me so much?" Da, 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 da. Like, I'm frustrated. And then so I'm walking in the house. I've got a stank attitude because I was like, "Why is you blowing my phone?" And so she was like, "Girl, why are you acting like I never call you?" I was like, "Cause you don't call me that much." And then I think I hurt her feelings, and she was like, "Oh," so she was like doting on me the whole night. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I really didn't mean that, but I just." So now I feel
feel
bad if I say something because at the end of the day, that's my mama and she raised me for 26 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know, but sometimes like
They're women.
when
They
I
human.
hurt, they
Oh
are
my
human. But it's like
God.
sometimes when I hurt my mother feelings, like I don't be feeling bad because it be like no, like I love my mother to death, but it just be like you're wrong, and because I can't tell you that you're wrong, I don't feel bad that I hurt your feelings. So it's kind of like a, you know, like,
Two-way street.
hey.
No, yeah, my mom will pull the whole. I mean, that's the only. I mean, I feel bad about sometimes. With like today, she called me. She was supposed to go to St. Lucia today,
Hey.
but her passport was whatever, and she had to go get a new passport. She'll be out by tomorrow.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. She's still going with Bay. So,
hey, Bae.
That's a Bae.
yes, with Bay. But she does this whole like, you don't spend time with me anymore.
Nah.
You do all these things and you never tell me when you have time for me. I'm like, well, Mom, the holidays is coming, and I'm definitely gonna be around. But yeah, you didn't kiss me before I left for days. I could die in St. Lucia, and then you won't see me again. My mom will take it far, and then I'll be like, Mom, okay, yeah, but what do you want me to do? I have to go here. I have to go. No, fine. Do whatever. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. I'm not gonna stop you.
It's that guilt trip and stuff.
Yes, I'm not gonna stop. I'm like, but why bring it up? What do you want me to do?
My mom texts me guilt trips. Hey, Ma, I'm gonna be home. Okay, do what you want. You're grown. Yup. Sure am. Send.
You say, yep, sure am. Send.
I did it once. And then I got cursed out.
Yeah. That's like when you get in trouble in school and you're like, I never did it again.
I never did it again, but I did it that one time. Yeah, so I don't know. How did we get on mothers? How did
Because
we
the
get
damn
here?
Kardashians.
Oh yeah, moms. Yeah, so love your mom though. Love her.
Don't be the Kardashians.
Love yours.
Love yours, please. Oh God. Alicia,
What?
you
I
got
didn't
something to say?
No. I'm just thinking about my relationship with my mom, and I know I have a lot of work to do with her, and part of it is because my mom just cannot.
Why did you
say
have like a
she's
kid?
wrong.
I got some work. I got some work to do with
No,
you.
I do. No, with me, I meant
Oh,
I
okay.
have work to do with myself, with my mother, because like my patience level is zero, non-existent when something happens with my mom, and I think it's just built up resentment of you never fucking apologizing when you do something wrong. My mom has said some things that were wrong that are still sitting with me, and you just won't apologize because you Haitian as hell and you just won't do it.
No.
So for me, it's just I'm trying to be the one that's understanding and the bigger person, but my whole life revolves around me always being the bigger person. And it's starting to get really hard for me to be the bigger person. Not that I'm going to try to be petty purposely, but it's just hard to always want to be the person, or have to be rather, the person that always has to be understanding to something
But
else.
as you get older, you know, and as she gets older, you're gonna have to be the bigger person.
Fam, I
all
know.
the time.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I have
You
to.
gotta get.
I
Prepared.
have to, and I already lost a parent, so
Right.
I try to be understanding.
Right.
So my technique is leave at morning, come at night. So in between, I don't have to.
Does she call you during the day?
She'll text me. She'll text me and ask me to do stuff for her, and she'll stress me out because she'll
She's a
say it
mom.
500 times, and I got it the first 2 times.
Mhm.
But no, it's just certain things like I think there's a lot of resentment that I have towards her for a lot of things, honestly. What she said, what she's done, some actions and stuff like that is just therapy is not going to happen. So I have to figure out therapy in the sense of me and her having therapy together, or her having therapy.
Mhm.
I actually kind of threw it out there the other day. Just
You
to see what
mollied
she-
her?
No.
Mm.
No.
Not Molly, like Molly from Insecure. Like she
Oh.
felt like Molly.
Oh, did she feel like Molly? Where? Well, you have
You
to
Issa
remind.
raid her.
So what I did was I was just like, yeah, well, the reason why you dot is because you probably should talk to somebody. So talk to somebody.
That's what you said.
She didn't. That part went over.
said her.
You
Yeah,
Issa her.
you said her.
That went over her
You
head.
said
Then I said something else where I was just like, she was like, what? And then I was just like, well, yeah, because you're still grieving. And then I like kind of,
Yeah.
and then I was like, well, you probably should just. I literally did it, Issa. I didn't mean to. I really didn't mean to.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with
And
doing
she
it.
was just like, therapy, da-da-da-da. And it was just shun. Therapy,
Shun,
XXX.
shun.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just was like, yeah, so that's not going to happen. So I'm going to have to find a way. And it's really, really, really hard. Like, as I get older, it's just getting harder and harder to be able to have a conversation with her at all.
Yeah.
And then me dealing with it. You would think that it would get easier because I'm getting older. And boy, when I tell you, whew,
I understand that. I understand
So-
like dealing with your parents as you get older is a tough task. It's gonna get harder.
yeah, because
though.
my mom's thing now is when I was your age, I had 3 kids, a house, a husband. And I'm like, fam.
But then it's also the factor of they have to look at you as an adult. You have to
I
look
don't
at
get
them
that.
as no, of course not. It takes a while, but
My mom doesn't respect me as an adult. I feel like
I feel this. I feel the same at
I feel like
times,
it's a
and
process.
at times I feel like
Some days.
she'll use it when she
when
wants,
when she wants
when
to,
it's convenient. But
Yes.
then I'm still her child, which I'm confused about.
And then especially if you still live at home. In my case, that's me. It's like
Mhm.
some days my mother is like, okay, yeah, you can. And I'm not ashamed to say this. I'm 27 years old, and my mother is like this. Okay, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Come and go as you please. But I am a certain way because I guess they raised me that way. Like, don't disrespect the house. So some days she is like, do whatever you want. And then some days she's like calling me 10 million times. Like, what are you doing today? Are you doing this? Maybe you should do this. Hey, why didn't you come to our house? Why didn't you do what? Like, it's like, I thought I was an adult that could do whatever I wanted.
No,
I thought you
no,
wasn't
they just
gonna
get to
bother
pick and
me.
choose. They just
Yeah.
get to pick and choose, and that's what I said to my mom, I hope that I wanted her to get help. I think everybody should get help. Everybody should go see a
Talk to
therapist
someone.
at least
Definitely.
once in their life.
Yeah.
And my mom is so, stuck in her ways as all old parents. And they sit there and they're like, I've been living with myself for this long. I'm good. You need to get yourself right.
Well,
I'm good.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, well, I'm just throwing that out there. You know, because I know my mom's aggressive. My mom's an aggressive woman. Aggressive. I want to find out why. And I want to sit in because I want to know why exactly she's so aggressive and why did she pass it down.
You got the same mom?
Yeah,
I think so.
we definitely do. But yeah,
aw, sisters.
but yeah, I think Rebecca,
Hey.
No comment.
we never really talked about your inspiration,
Oh,
no person,
thank you.
for 2016.
I thought about it. I kept trying to think about like people in pop culture, people in music, law, all these categories we were supposed to talk about. And it's like I've never said, wow, she's amazing. I fucking love her. Because I don't know them past what they've done and what they've shown me. But I know all of you guys. I know. Shut the fuck up. I know all of you guys. I've known your failures. Shut the fuck up. It's not that sentimental. Trust me, because you know it's not me to be fucking
That's
emotional.
why I am going in.
Sophia allowed
I've
do her
seen y'all
thing.
fuck ups. I've seen y'all bad days. I've seen y'all great days. I've seen y'all persevere. I've seen y'all want to give up. I see y'all fight with each other, love each other, be there for each other, guilt trips on each other, guilt trips for each other, on to yourself, for each other.
Flex.
and just considering the top of the year and reminding myself where you were, Deani, where Alicia was, where Gia was, where you were, Safira, and how much each one of y'all have done up until current day. That's fucking amazing. You guys are moving. You guys are moving out here. You're making decisions that are tough. You're believing in yourself, and you're resilient, and you're continuing on. That's why I always say when everybody's like, 2006 was so whack, but it's like y'all don't see yourselves. Y'all came from a lot.
That's
A
true,
lot.
though.
And y'all still dealing with some shit right now. 2007, like, and considering the climate of pop culture, the climate of law, and of strife in the world and in America, and everything that we've basically just been through. Like, it's been kind of like a pseudo renaissance of sorts in the arts. And I think it's
That's
only
true.
going to get better when 2017 really comes into full blossom.
I
And I
agree.
think that's the same for everyone. Shut the fuck up. It's the same for everyone. It's
Because
the same for everyone who is in this room right now. Like, there's just something in the energy towards the end of 2016 into 2017 that's going to feed, I guess, more for each one of y'all.
Whoa, thanks, Rebecca.
Whatever.
From Rebecca's mouth to God's ears.
Amen.
Oh, well, for Rebecca, for the moon and stars
Yes.
and all the sand
The
and whatever
galaxy
else.
gods.
The galaxies,
universe.
Yeah, the
ears.
universe. Yeah.
I'm proud
think
we finally
seriously,
got
that's
this
true,
off the
though.
ground.
That is very
Yeah.
true.
I'm happy that we're finally doing this.
Now, if we could just
And-
choose a picture.
These are facts. These are all facts.
Sorry,
Like,
guys.
Deani, shut up. Alicia, shut up.
I'm
Gia,
not
shut
saying
up.
anything.
And Safira, shut up. Because I made a very sound argument.
That was not a sound argument.
It was a
Rebecca,
sound
Had
argument.
it been my
Rebecca.
black ass.
It would have been a very
Like
sound
Deani.
argument.
Deani.
Let me tell you something.
Maybe that's
Everybody-
why.
I was about to
That's
say,
why
everybody was
that's
really
why I said
nice.
it very straightforward. I'm like, okay, maybe I don't understand.
No, we
so
understood.
This
It wasn't hard
Oh
to
no,
understand.
after I sent that.
No. We
No, you
understood
didn't,
before
and I'll
that.
tell you
We
why
got
you
it.
didn't.
No,
Because
Rebecca.
I'll tell you why you didn't, and this is the reason why I sent the text the way I did. I don't like any of them. What about this one? This one is kind of like this one. Becca, you don't think so? I don't like any of them. All right, so what about this one? I don't like any of them. I mean, what about this one? Just so that y'all know, let me make this clear for y'all, because y'all don't seem to be understanding. And
Got
then
it.
brrr, that's where that came from. Y'all don't listen.
Everybody that saw that picture thought everyone looked great in it.
Oh,
Yes,
who's everybody?
everybody.
Because this one didn't.
You looked
Okay,
really
alright.
cute.
Okay,
You're
right.
cute.
And
I
for
looked
people,
because you wanted the photos.
and then
Yeah.
for everyone
No, you look-
listening,
I think you're so
hopefully
beautiful.
you'll see a nicer picture.
No, one day when this Black Girl podcast goes far,
We
I'm
put
gonna
out this
release a
picture.
picture.
Yes.
Episode 50,
I'm gonna
boy.
release a
Hashtag
picture.
remember
Episode
when.
50. Right.
Listen,
Because
here,
that's what I
fam.
wanted to talk about.
Hashtag remember when.
I wanted to talk about pictures and why we take them so seriously. I take them seriously.
Girls take pictures for other girls. Girls dress up for other girls because they want to.
I don't
dress
dress up
up.
for shit.
You saying that because that's the argument, but do we really understand what that is?
I
Girls
thi-
dressing up for other girls?
What does
Yes.
that mean? I don't
meaning
do
in
that.
the sense of
I don't.
meaning in the sense of like you want to make sure the person next to you or whoever is watching or looking at your picture is like, she's a fly bitch. Girls don't really take pictures for guys to impress guys. They take pictures for other women so other women won't hate on them. That's my opinion.
I don't.
Or dress up or take certain angles or certain stuff like that.
I mean, certain angles because you know what side is flattering.
That too.
Okay, yeah, that's the only reason why. Yeah, I don't think I dress up for other women to stunt on other bitches. I don't really care. I just like my pictures.
Uh-huh.
And once if they're
Like
not
yourself.
good pictures, if I don't think it's a nice picture to post, then I wouldn't post it. I'm like, you can post it
Yeah.
on your own social
Yeah.
site, but I'm not posting it on mine.
Your social site.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So I'll do that.
Yeah, I don't.
But
I can't
I used
monitor
to
what
care.
people
I don't give a
post.
shit
yeah, I can't
anymore.
monitor either.
But I do know how much you love me by what I look like in the pictures you post.
Facts. And
That's
I
true.
will untag
My sister does.
myself.
My sister doesn't love me.
Because I'd be
She doesn't.
like, now you know you was the cute one in that picture, dog.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no,
no.
but some
Y'all,
girls be doing
that's
that.
exactly what it was,
And
y'all.
girls-
That's exactly
You
what
really
it
wanna
was.
know-
So that's why we ain't say nothing because we understand those.
If you really want to know who your friend is,
Yo,
Yep.
decipher
ass.
the filter the bitch used. Because
Right.
if she choose a
Whoa.
filter for her, she
Whoa.
don't fuck
That
with you.
that ass.
2016
That
friend
ass,
rules.
That ass. Because
I hate those.
I got friends who are no longer friends.
Wow.
Facts. Because they made you look
Wow.
light.
Oh.
No, not make me look light. They would put this grainy ass dumb
filter.
filter where you know I'm dark skinned. So it's not gonna look attractive on me.
I don't like when they make my skin look a different tone, like a different,
Yeah.
like if I look like white, like I don't like that. Like
What are you doing? And then they'll be okay with it. They'll be like, oh no, I think you look great. We're fucking no longer friends now. I'm not talking to you anymore.
We are fucking no longer.
wow.
I can't wait to use that line on somebody. It just sounded really good. We are
We're
fucking no longer. It sounds very formal
It
and
does.
sophisticated.
You should write it in an email.
We're no longer fucking.
We are fucking
No, yeah, I think
You're a
that's a
bum.
different.
no longer.
Fucking no longer.
You're a bum.
Remember when Evelyn said that?
Ta ta.
Yo,
You're a
Evelyn,
bum.
You're a bum.
She was. Whew.
So the holidays are coming, guys.
Thank you guys. Oh yeah, and then last question. What do you guys want for Christmas?
You.
Oh my God, Gia.
The reprise from episode
From
3.
What do I want for Christmas?
What do you want
do
for
we-
Christmas? What do you want? It could be anything.
I just want to be with my family and laugh.
Lisha?
I'm gonna sleep. Holidays are not fun for me anymore,
Me
so I'm
neither.
different. So don't listen to me.
hate
I don't want to be
holidays.
sad, but I usually sleep.
Trash.
Actually, I just want to see my nephews and nieces be happy, and that's good enough for me.
I want to eat, and I want to have
You.
fun.
Okay.
And
Oh my
Ew.
god.
The face you was making.
That wasn't a
and
fun
ill.
face. That was I wanted
That was a different F
I don't
word
want
face.
yes.
I can't do
Ilk.
Rebecca?
Ooh. I just want happiness.
Ooh.
That's it. I want happiness.
Why we can't? Y'all know y'all want some Prada shoes or something?
No, because
No,
any
I know.
item that I can say,
I
oh, get me
didn't
this.
think of another shoe named
Because
fast
I can
enough.
get that
Prada
shit.
just
I
came
can
up.
get an item myself.
Yeah,
Right.
no, facts. Talk.
I'm not even trying to be
Facts.
no strong black. I can get any item myself. If I want it that bad, I will work to get what I want. Things that you cannot buy, you cannot get back, you cannot save.
Oh yeah, no.
That's what I want.
Yes, Reverend.
What do you want for
Shut
the
up.
new year? That's the
That's
real
real.
question.
She's really giving you praise.
No, I really-
No, because when the year comes to an end, you're just like, I'm exhausted. Why do I feel exhausted? What's not feeding me?
Drain,
then the older
drain,
you get-
drain.
The older you get, tangible items are null and void.
Right.
Like,
They
you
just
want
go in
happiness.
storage.
I
So-
agree with that.
Real quick, my
Wanna eat.
question. 2017.
I want to eat.
I'm happy when I eat.
2017
I eat
goals.
when I'm happy.
Scotty Beam. One. Just
2017
one. Just
goal.
one major goal. Real quick. That's one. Just
hard,
one.
bro.
This is so
No, it's not.
Nah, it's cool.
It's one question.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Sophia, this is so cool. Sophia, answer.
I gotta think. Go,
Oh,
Scotty.
you said it's cool.
You
It's
said
great.
you
I can
know
answer.
things.
Right.
One goal.
One goal that's not obvious. I want to.
I'll go first.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
Your energy.
No, okay. So for me, my one goal is to actually just shoot something for myself. Because I shoot everything for everyone else, but I haven't done my own projects that I've had for 5 years in my brain. So if I could just shoot one thing, whether it's a documentary, whether it's a series, I don't give a shit what it is. I just need to shoot one thing,
You got to do it.
and that's my goal.
All right.
So hopefully by the end of the year, I'll shoot 15.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
really good.
Thanks.
Um.
Produce, direct. Sorry,
Okay.
make that clear.
Unleash Productions.
Yes.
Follow her.
Plug it in.
Go ahead.
Okay. Aside from like me wanting to do very well and be on a few other shows, and do more things and invest in all that other stuff that everybody wants to do, I want balance. I lack balance. I feel like,
That's super weird. You're a Libra.
and that's crazy, but we yearn for balance. That's what we want. Yeah. And when we aren't, we are a mess. I am emotional everywhere. It's just I am mad, I am sad, I am happy in 2 hours, and then the next 2 hours, I am literally out of here, gone. I don't know what the next emotion is, but it is something dramatic.
Yes.
But next year, I just want balance. I want to be a bit more healthy, not all the way healthy, because I don't even do that kind of thing. But I want to still eat
Right.
fried chicken. I
And
still want to eat
Pepsi.
my wings, but
Got
I
it.
still want to. I want to run again. I don't run anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I don't dissect lyrics like I used to. I used to spend time and like sit and dissect lyrics and read up on artists and do things like that. I want to find space for myself, and also, I just want everything to fit perfectly. I know it's not.
No.
I know I'm not going to get love, success, and the whatever else comes with it. And I want my family to be good, and I hope my family will always be good. I just want to keep everything balanced. That's it. And be happy about it. Be fucking happy and meditate more and eat. Yes. And
Wow.
drink.
Eating's important.
Pepsi.
Pray love.
Drink water.
Pepsi. Okay.
Drink water.
Thank you.
Because I'm probably going to put this behind me next year. I know everybody
You
has
did
those
good
like
this
little
year,
goals.
so I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I did really good
tried
this year.
seltzer water and you enjoyed it.
But
I'm proud of you.
thank you. It's been rough. I'm drinking Pepsi, guys. If you don't know, I have Pepsi in my hand right now, and it's really not my fault. Somebody bought it, and he bought it They bought it by mistake, and now it's here.
Mm-hmm.
So
There
there's
we
that.
go.
Say no to the needle, D.
I know it's hard.
Oh God, where that happened just there. Edit that out, Jeff. My goal for 2017 is
Just
to relinquish control, to let go. 'Cause I have a problem where I feel like I want things to go a certain way, so I just don't let life come to me and come through me. I'm trying to make decisions for people and try to move them around so that it can be to my benefit, and I need to stop doing that because I'm not really enjoying shit that I need to be going through to grow me. So, relinquish control.
That's a good one.
Well, damn, sis, y'all getting deep. I want to do mine's over.
Nope, you picked it.
No, I'm going again.
I want SassBox to be in the households of college students, high school students, your sisters. I want it to be a household name. I want people to say, damn, I couldn't go to Target today, but I got my SassBox. Damn, I didn't get that MAC lip gloss, but Beauty Brownie just dropped something in SassBox. So I want SassBox to be a household name.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Jesus.
That's good. Speak it.
Well,
Thank you.
We'll help.
Gia LaQuanda Peppers.
Again, my middle name is Brittany.
Brittany.
Brittany. So, well, like you said, other than like the TV
Yeah,
stuff,
'cause that's
like,
what you-
network is
yes.
where I would like to be
Yes.
soon,
Right.
and maybe a move.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I didn't say it because
to like Los Angeles,
Oh my God, you guys are like going to LA.
I'm not moving to LA.
but I
can't.
would.
I jump off
Every
a
time I
building.
go there, it's like I get more signs. Like the last time I went there, like I met Dave Chappelle outside in the lobby, and he was like talking to me. And I was like, "Why are you talking to me? Do you know who you are?" But you know, like, but there, other than that, I need to open myself back up to like dating and love, and stop running from things that I'm afraid of,
Mhm.
which is getting hurt. And because love is like a kryptonite for me, like real love is like I'll be under the bed if something happens. You know what I'm saying? And I need to learn how to open up my heart again, because I always have been the person to wear my heart on my sleeve. But I've been working so much that I just put myself on autopilot, and I'm like, I just, whatever, gotta keep going. Sorry, I don't want to text you back. Like, you just start doing what you have to do and not necessarily what you want to do.
This is facts.
And that's a part of the game. That's a part of what you have to do in order to make it. Right. But I do need to realize that there is life going on around me, and I need to open myself up to just being a young woman and dating and that stuff. But I'm still going to be selective. I'm always going to be me. So just finding that balance and just at least opening myself up to it.
Right.
Like, just like,
nobody's saying settle.
Yeah.
No, don't settle, but at least like look. Like,
right.
At
it's
least
okay.
be like,
Open your eyes.
Hey, who's there?
Right.
You know, so and then definitely just becoming a person who's more centered in having joy than happiness. Because if you just have happiness, I feel like something is always gonna take that away, or there has to be like, happiness seems to be a little bit more external than internal. So for me, I want joy, because no matter what happens, it's gonna be like a calm, like that.
I feel like joy sits
Center.
in your heart.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
like
Joy just
Good
like
point.
it's just
Joy.
joy. Right. I don't want like no matter what happens outside, I need to be
I
like
have joy.
good. I'm joy.
Right.
Just
I got
listening to you, you know what? I'm gonna add. I want consistency across the board.
Jesus.
Yeah. Discipline.
And I prayed for that in the beginning of 2016, but I want it to continue on. Consistency, whether it's relationships, friendships, my career, just consistency, just to keep, because with consistency comes longevity.
Won't you say it?
I want consistency.
Plus
And
one.
I'm not settling.
Retweet.
for less.
Retweet that. That's all. That's what I want. Balance and consistency. That's all I would want.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And letting go of fear. I think we fear a lot to try new things, and I think we all need to let it
Not
go.
we. That's definitely you.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
for sure.
No,
No,
and
it is.
not because
No, it
because
is.
you.
Rebecca.
No,
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 she's
no,
done.
no, you're right.
It is.
She's
No.
done
It is.
that
No, you're
HBO
right.
video, and it's fucking amazing.
Amazing.
And everything out of this girl's lips is, I don't know, we could have done this, but did you see this though?
I'm a perfectionist. That's
Yeah,
my problem.
stop.
I'm picky.
I think everybody's a perfectionist when
Right.
it comes to their craft.
Right. But
I
at the
think-
end of the day, if you never put it out, no one ever sees it. Like,
Right, and that's my problem. That's why I said I want to
just
shoot
put it
more,
out.
because I'm super perfectionist. So it's like,
Just
I'm
send
gonna
it
wait.
to us and be like, hey, will you review
I
this?
do,
And
but
then
somebody said I sent her too many things,
never
so
said
maybe I'll send it in
She
the
said
group
this to me at 2
chat.
o'clock in the morning, saying, hey, can you watch this? I'm sleeping
But
at
yeah.
2 o'clock in the
If
morning.
you send
I'm
it to
tired
us,
of
we'll
shit.
put it out
Put
for
it in the
you.
group chat. I know, and you, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Scotty Beam, and you,
Thank you.
and you, and you. I really appreciate it because Issa was able to see it, and hopefully I get a response, and you guys go all fly out to LA.
Oh, she flying us all out.
We was
Well,
flying anyway.
Just me, but
I don't like LA. I'm gonna send my love
They
though.
try to say that song every time they say LA.
Really?
I didn't know the tone, the
Such a
pitch,
good
and the
song.
I like
so
LA.
good.
we're good. You sure?
I'm going. I don't know what I like.
You've been there one time.
bipolar
Let's try about 2
Right.
more
I
times.
don't like it. She just literally said, I
You
don't
had
like
chicken
LA.
and waffles one time.
like
You didn't
LA.
like it, and now you don't like LA.
I don't like the hills. I don't like that. I remember we were
Come
driving.
back.
And I was like, "There's too many hills here."
Just
And I
come
don't like
back.
it. I'm gonna come back.
You're in a
Just come
car.
Yeah, we was in a
How
car.
does that affect you?
Because I was afraid of
Of
the
the
that.
hills?
I didn't know what was going
Fear.
on.
We're gonna let it go in
Let's not do that.
2017.
Oh, and if you want to hear a song about fear, "Fear" by Drake. Beautiful song. It's actually my favorite Drake song. You should look into it. I just wanted to point that out. I think that's it.
And on that note,
And on that note,
we hope you enjoyed us.
hope you enjoyed, guys. And if you want to continue the conversation, you can add all of us and hashtag Black Girl Podcast and tell us what you want for 2017. Okay?
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
you know where to follow us.
Bye.
Why is it holidays? Why do we say happy holidays? We don't say Merry Christmas.
Well,
Yeah, because I mean, at this point, you
Some
have
people
2
don't
holidays
celebrate
coming up, and it's like who celebrates what, so it's more of an umbrella greeting.
Yes, facts.
There's more holidays in the.
It's Christmas,
December.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Season's greetings.
Valentine's
Season's
Day.
greetings.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Feliz
Do we add that
Navidad.
in the holidays?
No.
No, no.
Bye, girl. Bye.
Bye.